Hey everybody, so tonight we are going over the Trickster. We have a Laidy in the middle and Bomber on the far left of your screen.
Where I like to be.
In between, she's the Oreo filling. Alrighty,
Mm-hmm.
so no further delays. Where's it at? Oh, there it is.
Greetings, Outriders. Welcome to the Outriders Spotlight, a collection of videos where you can find out much more about individual topics in the world of Outriders. This is your one-stop shop, the place to be, where you'll have explanations straight from the team behind the game. This is just the start. We'll have plenty of deep dives coming in the future to prepare you for landing on Enoch. So subscribe to our YouTube channel and you'll never miss a beat. We're kicking things off with one of the 4 classes you'll be playing as, the Trickster. If there's something you want to know in particular, we've broken the video down into sections. Use the timecodes in the description below this video or just skip along to the part you want to see. Otherwise, sit back and learn everything you need to know about the Assassin class.
As tricksters, we manipulate the fabric of time and space to take out enemies by surprise.
Who is this class for? Players who like to get in and out quick, leaving devastation in your wake. Tricksters are for you. However, because of the way skills and your passives can be customized, certain builds of the Trickster could be used.
Okay, so that question was asked last week. So, as you can see, last week it was asked if you can actually go into the different trees. You can. The one thing I didn't know till just now is I thought you'd have to go into like this one and then carry over and then drop down. But you can actually go into multiple trees as far as you want into that tree. So that answers your question, Freak. Because I think that's the first time we've seen that. Usually it's one tree solid. And then they drop down somewhere. Like, I believe you can drop from here to here.
I think any of the lines, that's where you can drop down if you have enough points to drop into it.
The way skills and your passives can be customized, certain builds of the Trickster could be used as a tank role for the rest of your group. The choice is yours.
So it can be a
Fundamentals. The Trickster is focused around space and time powers and effects. You can see this in the class's melee attack, which stuns and slows enemies hit by it. Oh, and speaking of melee, it isn't one size fits all. Not only do the different classes have melee abilities enhanced by their own unique powers, but there are 2 variations as well. You've got your standard melee when standing still, or your upgraded attack when you activate melee while sprinting. Healing. Within the brutal and violent world of Outriders, there'll come times where you'll be hurt and need to be healed. The key thing to note here is that there aren't any quick fix health potions or magic spells, but playing offensively restores HP instead. This affects your playstyle in that it invites you to play more aggressively, rather than...
So this was asked in another video about the healing. We are streaming Saturday night, and Freak had asked about it. You do have to play aggressive, like I just said. You can't sit around. You're not going to regen health. You're going to have to get into combat and kill stuff. If you don't, you're not going to get health. So, Freak, I know you watch the videos. That should answer your question on you do have to play aggressive. But from what we've seen...
It's great that you do, though.
Yeah, from what I've seen, though, playing aggressive, there are a lot of bonuses to it. They give you a lot of things that actually allow you to play aggressive, which to me is great because I play stupid aggressive. Anybody that's played with me.
Mm-hmm.
Lined up for cover when your health is low. Your best chance at survival may actually be to teleport to where the fighting is thickest. Taking your enemies down is the key to keeping you alive. Unique to the Trickster, they get healed when killing enemies in close range, and they also get shields.
That shotgun is fucking nasty.
While other classes have their own healing mechanics. Let's explore
like
4 out of 8 total powers the Trickster has at their fingertips.
Jump back out. Awesome.
Each class has 8 powers in total. You'll start off with a single power and unlock more as you level up. The Trickster will feature an additional 4 powers on top of those that we're talking about today, but we'll showcase these later on.
That's
Power
some
1,
range.
Temporal Slice.
Right?
Yes,
This will be the very first power you unlock as a Trickster,
that's my
and
favorite
it's the class's
one, to be
bread
honest.
and butter.
Yeah.
All enemies hit by the slash will be temporarily paralyzed, which is displayed by their skeletons becoming visible and their movement greatly slowing down.
It's fucking badass.
Slowing enemies down is a key Trickster skill, as it allows you and your squad mates to
God.
pour lead into any enemies caught in the effect.
Just
The
seeing how
temporal
brutal
slice
it all is, that's
especially
what I love,
effective
man.
in combination with other
This
skills
is
that
definitely
cluster
an MA
enemies
game.
close together.
Like, there's no
The
way.
Oh,
slice
yeah.
will affect all enemies and allow for maximum
Mommy, I
damage
want
and
this game.
kills, which can easily heal a nearly dead Trickster
know,
back to
kids out
full
here playing
health
GTA.
thanks to the mechanics.
God damn.
Power 2, Borrowed Time. Upon use of this skill, you will instantly gain a percentage
this.
of your maximum health as a shield that absorbs damage before your health is affected. Additionally, using the power will create a time clone of yourself in the location that the power was used. You can thereafter freely move about and engage the enemy, or set up a trap. But using the borrowed time again, when your time clone is still active, will teleport you back to the time clone's location. Should you be going into a high-risk combat situation, you may want to use this skill as your quick escape from danger. Just when you're about to die, you can teleport to safety. Power 3, Slow Trap. This power will create a dome around you that slows down enemies and enemy projectiles, while still allowing yourself and your allies to move at normal speed. Think of it as your own personal bullet time bubble. This is a skill that can be used both offensively and defensively. Defensive. Activate the dome in the middle of
Okay, wait. Okay, you activate that, then the Devastator does his where he sucks all the bullets in.
Yep.
Yeah.
Yep.
Right?
That's exactly right. Yes. No,
Because-
absolutely. And they're all slowed, so then you're
It's
you're
easier to
constantly
see
taking all that
them.
stuff.
It's easier to grab
Yep.
them. You're not taking. Oh yeah,
Yep.
yeah. See,
And
I'm putting these
everybody
together. Of
takes, yep.
this is where
Yep.
this is going to get nasty.
Knowing
I
how
mean,
your
the
friends
the
are playing
combinations are endless. Yes. And just knowing, like, when y'all talk, like, that's going to be the biggest thing is when you get everybody, like, your group of 3, figure out what you're going to run with, and then you just tell each other, okay, these are the powers I'm using. That way y'all all just know that would make each run, just that
Now,
much better.
I
So,
think we've gone over this, and if we have, I apologize. But can people play the same class?
that has
Yes.
not been talked
Oh.
about. I feel
Okay.
like you should be able to.
I would
'Cause,
assume.
because I
wouldn't
think-
see
Because
why
like I
not.
know I
Yeah.
thought we had talked about it, and I can't remember if we said yes or no. But could you imagine 3 Tricksters running around?
Yeah, exactly.
It's just
like,
a
and then
constant
with
jumping
different
back and
builds,
forth and
too.
Oh yeah.
Yep.
just-
exactly
Oh
because
my gosh.
you got to think you can have a trickster as a tank, the trickster that's then 2 DPS tricksters technically, and so I don't think there is a limit for that because you don't have like that normal role of healing tank
Yeah. see,
DPS.
this
It's
is-
just whatever you're gonna be. So
This is gonna
yeah.
get
of a
nasty.
firefight, and you and your fellow
It is.
Outriders
It
will
is
be
so
able to
great.
sidestep any incoming projectiles or melee attackers. You can also use the slow trap to help in resurrecting a fellow teammate if they've been downed in a particular hotspot. Enoch is also home to many different kinds of enemies, and you may occasionally find yourself swarmed by melee attackers or monsters. Activating slow trap in these circumstances can be an excellent way to trap numerous enemies. Move into a cluster of enemies and activate the dome to make them all move in slow motion. Then
God.
go to town. Power
Telling you,
4,
dude.
Hunt the Prey. When activated, this skill will allow you to highlight
this is my
any
favorite.
visible enemy. Using the skill once more will teleport you directly behind them,
Very
and you
similar
will
to the
additionally gain a
Devastator.
percentage of your maximum health as a shield, whilst also slowing the enemy it's used on. You can instantly warp across the battlefield to either get yourself into or out of trouble. This skill could even be your
I'm sorry,
opening
I just-
gambit when first entering
So
a
good.
combat encounter. You can
No,
walk right
there
into
ain't
the
nothing
thick
to be
of the
sorry about.
enemies
Dude,
and
it's
lay
freaking
waste
awesome. That's
around
what it
It's
is.
just like
Alternatively,
I can
you
see where this
also
can be
use
very
it to
bad.
teleport to single enemies who are separate from the main
Oh,
body
yeah.
of attackers. This should buy you some time and allow you to pick enemies off one by one.
That gun, though.
As
too.
with all classes in
Oh, yeah, dude, that
Outriders,
gun looks
powers
awesome.
can be
Dude, all
hot-swapped,
the
as
all
long as
these
they're not
all
on
these
cooldown.
weapons in here look freaking
You could
incredible.
even change them while in combat, though we'd recommend taking cover to do so, or you
Yeah.
may find yourself dead. Powers in
Which is
Outriders
cool, though,
are
if you think
designed
about
to
it.
have
Like, you see
relatively
that?
short cooldowns. There's
That's
essentially no
what's
limit
gonna
to
be
how
cool
much you can
during
use them. to get
like,
the most.
Well, yeah,
hey,
it's
this ability's not
situational
working
combat.
out.
You can switch it and
Yeah.
So
switch
far,
back
we've
and
mainly
forth,
looked
so
at
that'll
4
be good.
powers in isolation.
So
but
you just tell the
Outriders
other guys,
truly
like,
comes
hey,
together when you
cover
and your
me.
squad mates are in
I'm
the
changing
thick of
my
battle,
ability
timing
real
your powers
quick, you know?
perfectly to inflict maximum carnage.
So
Hunt
awesome.
the Prey can
God.
be especially effective when combined with Borrowed Time. Teleport into the thick of it using Hunt the Prey, then inflict maximum damage using Temporal Slice or Slow Trap. If running into danger, Borrowed Time can be your ripcord to get you out of it again, while Hunt the Prey is on cooldown. This
Look
is
at that
only
shit.
a
Look at
very
that shit.
simple example
God.
of how powers could be chained. You'll no doubt find your own most effective ways of playing Outriders your way. Alter your Trickster. Each class has a tree of class point nodes that you can activate to alter the way your build and skills work. Class points are acquired by leveling up. You won't be able to fill out the entire class tree, but you will be able to respec your nodes to change the way you
Wait.
acquired by leveling up. You won't be able to fill out the entire class
there you
tree,
go. Right
but
there.
Yeah,
you
so
will be able
right
to
there.
build and skills work.
Yeah, right there.
Class
Dropped
points are
her
acquired by
down, yeah.
leveling up.
That's right there.
Right
He
there.
comes this way, he drops down right here, grabs these two, and then continues down that way. So as long as you have...
So
right
you
here
may
is
not
your
be able to
last
start
time.
from the bottom though.
Yeah.
No,
Right.
there
So
was...
you may not be able to split it from the 3.
No, you can. At the very beginning of the video, it showed that they went this way and this way and this way. They had all
That's
3
true.
highlighted.
They did pick all 3. That's
Yeah,
true.
so
That
you
is true.
can go this way or you can go this way if there's ones you want to skip. What I do wonder is, can you go back? Well, yeah, you can because that one's highlighted.
Well,
So you can go
yeah.
back down and then back. That's kind of cool.
as long as they're connected, you can just
Yeah,
go
as
to
long as
them
you have
if
a line
points.
connected. I mean, because they dropped all the way down
Reminds
to
me
here.
of, like, Final Fantasy X kind of map thing. They have
I'm
for-
I'm loving this. This spec right, like doing this for your classes, like having this type of tree, it just it makes my soul happy every time.
No, exactly, and it's just going to be fun, especially with all of the classes that you can, where you can have 6 spots, so you can build this tree and then be like, okay, I'm going to make another character, and I'm going to be slightly different, but I'm still going to be a trickster, and that way I don't have to respec every single time I want.
True.
Exactly.
That is also true. Yeah. Ah. Good point.
You won't be able to fill out the entire class tree, but you will be able to respec your nodes to change the way you play. The 3 branches for the Trickster link into the class's fundamentals: movement, damage, and disruption, with each branch providing both major and minor passives. In the Trickster's case, these 3 branches are called Master of Space, Harbinger, and Assassin. There are elements of the fundamentals in all branches. They're intertwined, and you can cross-link them to your personal needs and wishes. The Master of Space branch will generally provide bonuses while the player is moving, and improves your close combat effectiveness. Nodes here will enhance your damage with shotguns and SMGs
Shotgun,
when you
dude.
use movement-based skills. The Harbinger is the tank path of the Trickster. This path focuses on
So there's 2
Golden
tanks.
gun.
Devastator, that one.
providing
Yeah, that's what it
damage
looked like.
mitigation as well as shield bonuses to provide maximum survivability. And the Assassin branch focuses on skill damage output. Several nodes here provide bonuses when you use damage and movement skills, and the path provides additional
So
anomaly
convenient,
power and skill leech options. Additionally, the equipment you use may impact the way your skills work. An equipment's passives might reduce the cooldown or duration of a skill, or they might alter it on a more vital level, but we'll showcase these in the future.
Dude, it is just so much. It's just so much
Is
easier
that the
to look at.
That's
Go
the end of that one. That was actually a quick one.
Yeah.
They're all about that.
Yeah.
I feel like we just usually pause a lot more.
That's true.
I was enjoying watching it.
Mm-hmm.
But also,
Oh,
I mean,
same here. I mean, the Trickster.
with the other
God.
ones, I mean, I don't know. With the other ones we've done, we've kind of gone over a lot of stuff in detail. This one's a little bit more straightforward because we've already gone over some stuff.
The
If you guys
first
got any
one, too.
questions?
It was
Yeah.
a little less in depth,
That's-
I feel like, than the other ones. I know Bomber, is this the one you're
And
gonna
this
play?
was
I
the-
see you like you're just like, oh,
Well-
Trickster.
Well, I'm telling you, like, you know, the Pyromancer is still like my. It's just because fire. It still sings to me, and I love a caster as well. But yes, like the Trickster currently is because I do love the fact that I can have that run, like I can teleport. Like I can teleport to somebody, kill them, jump back. I can slow down things. So I don't know. I feel like this could be a class that I definitely go strong with, just because it's just a fun, quick slap some things around and be pretty devastating, really. So
I mean, it's the
it
fact
may
that
be. I mean, because I know, I don't know.
I mean, you have this is the first one that's focused on straight up DPS and and straight up tanking. Where the Devastator, you are pretty much a tank. It just determines on what type of tank you want to be. So
It's
this
also
one,
quick.
the speed is insane, but the movement is awesome. The fact that you can pretty much go around the map, even. I mean, the maps. I don't know. This one seemed to like show the map a little bit more in detail as far as the distance and all that. So it looks interesting on how far you can travel behind somebody, kill them, and then come all the way back and still
Yeah,
be ready
as
for
long
combat.
as it's as long as you have if you can highlight them, which basically means if you can see them, you can highlight them. That means you can just teleport all the way over there. But before you
Yeah.
do that, you would hit the other ability. That way you can teleport back. Because if you can't teleport back, if you don't enable the other ability, that one that does allow you to teleport back, so you have to kind of like preemptively go, okay, hit that one, jump to them, slash them up, boot right back. It's
Yeah,
kind of
but
like one of
in a
those things
way,
that you have
you
to
could
make
do
sure you
that,
know what you're doing.
and then you create, a counter front, so your friends are on one side, you're on the other side shooting at them, so
No, absolutely.
nobody can really hide from you. And then from there, once your ability is ready to go, you can
Then
then
you
go
can
somewhere
slow them
else.
down.
So I
Dude,
mean,
Yeah,
yeah,
it just
you've
I
got
think
like
the Trickster
pyro
just
there, like freezing them, turning them to ash. It's just,
yeah,
it's gonna be a fucking
like
fun time, yo.
oh yeah,
see that's gonna be cool because like think of this, you have it just brings it up. You slam this guy, he goes straight into a big group. You freeze, not as like freeze, you slow down everybody. Then you get the
Yeah,
pyro that does freeze everybody, and then you get the Devastator to
the
slam on them.
Devastator that comes
And
in
then
and slams them. Yeah,
yes.
if
That's just like
if
barrage, man. Like you
oh yeah.
can't like, and that's just those three.
I mean,
yeah,
yeah, and Technomancer will be next. If you got any questions, put them down in the comments. Also, I forgot to do something. So, here are your 3 codes for today. They are 209 209 491 491, and the last one is 550 550. We'll see you guys on the next podcast that we cover Technomancer, and have fun, and see you later.